Y'all have been wanting to know more about my M57 swap, so I'm going to try to make some videos. I'll talk about the cooling system because I have the intake off and you can see the cooling system. So for the upper rad hose, the BMW upper rad hose clips in there and directly onto the forward rad. No adapters, no custom hose, just the BMW hose. For the heater hoses, it's a little more complicated. So I use this Y connector off of the BMW somewhere, I'm not exactly sure, and threaded the forward cylinder head temp sensor into the Y, and then the heater hose goes off of that and up to the forward location. And the other one just goes down to the hard plastic BMW pipe. From the reservoir, the pipe comes down next there. That part's blocked off, it's not needed. And I was gonna say upper rad hose, but I have them switched around because it was just a lot easier. So I used a 90 quick connector. Don't have the part number on me, but and I did have to file down the notch on the opposite side of the thermostat housing because the tab is wider on one side than the other, so it's 180 from how it should be, but this works. And then that's the part number of the hose I used. I had to trim it both ends. So yeah, for the BMW, this is the lower rad hose coming off the top of the rad. So I'm sure cooling system efficiency is not as good as it should be, but it works and I haven't had any overheating issues at all. And then the intercooler piping, so off the turbo I have the 45-degree rubber and then a 45 steel connector right into the EcoBoost connector, and the lower EcoBoost connector blocked off. And then the other side, I have the EcoBoost pipe for, I don't know if you can see that, but put a steel sleeve in it, cut it off, put a 45-degree silicone coupler and a 90-degree silicone coupler into the intake. And then I used my own, I made my own adapter on here just so that I could run a 2.5 inch, and deleted the throttle valve and the EGR, added intake air temp sensor there. So yeah, that's that. I'm using the BMW alternator at this moment. The only way I can get it to charge is with having the control connector unplugged, and it seems to default to 14 volts, which works fine. But I can't seem to get rid of the battery light on the forward. So if any of y'all know how to fix that, let me know. Yeah. That's kind of the beginnings of that.